telling all you hating motherfuckers, fuck your life. As many of you know, next year I'll be making my pro MMA debut, and what you just seen is a little bit of the footage of my training. I promise you this, when I fight, it will be no Greg Jackson bullshit. I'm game planning for a maximum of a 2-minute fight, and that's it. I'm here to fight and hurt people, and you know, not lay and pray, and you know. So like I said, I'm game planning just for 2 minutes. So everybody look out for Bloodstain's MMA debut next fall. We're gonna start off this show by talking about the recent Ultimate Fight Night 22 card that just passed, and we're gonna talk about the main event between Nate Grease Marquardt versus Palhares. Now, for those of you that watched the fight, you know there was a little bit of controversy after the fight. Palhares locked a leg lock in, and Nate Marquardt slipped right out of the leg lock. And as Palhares was looking to the ref to tell him that something was wrong, you know, with his leg, Nate Marquardt jumps on top of him and starts pounding out a Palhares who wasn't even looking what was going on. Now, whether or not you agree with the greasing or whatever he greased or not, I still think it's a scumbag move what Nate Marquardt did.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You really, you know, people are always gonna say, "Oh, protect yourselves at all times," which, you know, which is fucking true.
There's no honor in winning that way.
There's no honor in winning that way. He showed his fucking true character. That's the equivalent of being sucker punched in the street.
He even said it after the fight. He saw an opportunity and he took it.
And he took it. Like I said, it's the equivalent of being sucker punched in the street. It's also the equivalent of going behind your friend's back and banging his girl. You know, it's just a dirtbag move, and it's not something I'd be proud of, you know. I think that Nate Marquardt was flustered. I don't think he could figure out Palhares, so he just took whatever opportunity he could get to finish the fight. Like I said, I cannot stand the Greg Jackson camp. You know, some of the fighters are good. I don't hate all the fighters there, but I do not like his camp. I definitely don't like Nate Marquardt. You know, I just think it was just utter bullshit, you know. And then Palhares recently released a statement saying that he apologized for accusing Nate Marquardt of greasing, that he didn't grease. I just find
pressure by Dana.
You know, allegedly, we don't know if that's true or not, but I feel the same way. I think that he was pressured into by the UFC and saying that. But we're not trying to get into any conspiracy theories over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own opinions, so it is what it is. Like I said, not something to be proud of. Another thing we're going to talk about is the latest season of The Ultimate Fighter. What are your thoughts on that?
I have no thoughts.
I have no thoughts either. To tell you the truth, I'd rather watch a fucking marathon of Golden Girls than watch that bullshit again. I don't want to see fucking 16 assholes in a house pissing in each other's fucking food and fucking acting like clowns, breaking tables and breaking walls and bullshit.
Though I will say I kind of want Nam Fan to win this season. Other than that,
well, Nam
whatever.
Fan's, you know, a Heroes vet, the Sengoku vet, so I'll be cheering for Nam Fan.
Exactly.
So hopefully Nam Fan pulls it out. In other news, Bloodstain Lane will be attending tomorrow's M-1 Global America Selection Finals at Bally's in Atlantic City tomorrow. And it's going to be an epic card, 5 championship fights in one night. And we're going to break down this card real quick. In the heavyweight championship fight, we have Kenny Deuce Garner versus Pat Bennett. Now, for those of you who don't know who Kenny Deuce Garner is, this is a guy everybody should keep an eye on. This guy is in the same mold of Rampage and King Mo. He's a fucking personality to be seen. He's hilarious. And just overall, he's just a tough SOB. This motherfucker has great boxing. He's just a well-rounded fighter. You know,
amazing top control as well.
And he just doesn't stop. He has the heart of a champion, man. Amazing top control, like you said, as we've seen in the last fight that we attended.
Against Capel.
And he's fighting Division III wrestling standout, Pat Bennett. Pat Bennett just reminds me of a fucking big lumberjack kind of man. So now we got 2 fucking behemoths going at it. This fight's going to be fireworks, to say the least. Kenny Garner, I've been pimping this guy for a while. This guy is one of my up-and-coming favorite fighters. Like I said, I think he has a star above his head. And Pat Bennett, man, the guy's just raw and gritty. So we're definitely in for a treat. The fucking ring might break that day. So let's see what happens in that fight. You know, going on to the next fight is for the light heavyweight championship of the world. We have a friend of the Team Takeover, Byron Bird out of American Top Team, versus one of my other favorite finals, Daniel Vizquaya. These are 2 guys I both love, and I've been telling everybody these are 2 205ers that everybody. These guys will make noise, and they will be fighting. They will be champions. Byron Bird, like I said, an ATT guy. I mean,
one punch knockout power, definitely.
One punch knockout power. He's 2-0. combined of 50 seconds of fighting. This guy hits you. It's like fucking. He must strap TNT to his fucking gloves because you just die when he fucking hits you. Then you got Daniel Vizquaya. Man, I can't say enough about this fucking guy. This guy is just like a savage, man. This guy just takes. He has good stand-up, but when he gets you to the ground, his suffocating top control and his fucking grounded pound, it's like two anvils in his fucking head smashing on your fucking head. I mean, this is an interesting stylistically matchup. Byron Bird's going to want to keep the fight standing. I think Vizquaya's going to want to take it to the ground and hit him with those anvils.
I think if the fight stays standing, it's Byron Bird's to win. But if the fight hits the ground, I got to go Vizquaya.
I got to go Vizquaya. Even though we haven't seen Byron Bird's ground game, so we don't know.
Yeah, that is true.
This guy knocks motherfuckers out.
Didn't he say he hated wrestlers, though, in one of the M-1 vlogs? Found that kind of funny.
I think he did say that. You know what? Like I said,
do you agree with that? Or
I hate laying prayers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
These fucking lay and pray guys should be sponsored by 1-800-Mattress because I can't stand watching them. But like I said, Byron Bird's a friend of Team Takeover. Daniel Vizquaya is one of my favorite fighters. Let's get this fucking fight going, man. I'm definitely pumped for this fight. In the next fight, for the middleweight championship of the world, we have Team Quest Tyson Jeffries versus Mike Guerin. You know, Tyson Jeffries is a Team Quest guy. You know, all Team Quest guys are just gritty, tough SOBs. You know what I'm saying? They're just built like that over there. And Mike Guerin, man, we seen his last fight with Shane Prim, which was one of my favorite fights of the year. Just an all-out brawl. And like I said, Mike Guerin is a fucking blue-chip prospect. I mean, the guy has tremendous wrestling skills, but his stand-up is just so exciting to watch. I mean, he's even keeping fights standing. Tell you one thing, Mike Guerin's 8-1, and he's on a fucking tear, man. This guy.
Yeah, no disrespect to the Jeffries, but I gotta go Guerin in this one. That kid is a beast.
Bloodstain is not making any predictions.
Hey, there's no disrespect to Jeffries. I like that kid Guerin a lot. I think he's a blue chip prospect.
About Guerin for a while, but,
indeed, yeah.
We'll see what happens, man. This is, I mean, like I said, M1 Global is putting together some great fights and building up some great talent. In the next fight for the welterweight championship of the world, we have Len the Liger Bentley versus Tom Gleick, the hometown boy. Now, this is another exciting fucking fight. You know, Tom Gleick, like I said in a prior video, this guy's just a well-rounded fighter, and when he gets a fucking choke on you, it's locked in. It's lights out. And
also, he won his last fight, rear naked choke.
Yeah, like I said. And Len the Liger Bentley it's a guy, man. What happened in that last fight with Len the Liger Bentley that we seen in the last M1 show?
Well, he came in on, what, 2 weeks' notice and knocked somebody the fuck out.
This guy.
Total respect.
I don't even know what the fuck he has something in his hands. Because when this guy hits you, you're going to go fucking spend the night with Freddy Krueger. I mean, this guy just that kind of fighter in his hands. I mean...
yeah, you don't want to get on his bad side for sure.
But anyway, these are two well-rounded fighters. It's like they're so evenly matched, I can't pick. Gleick's going to have the hometown edge. He's fighting in Jersey. Len the Liger Bentley's a guy who just has, you know, nothing to lose. He came in on 2 weeks' notice, entered this tournament, and now is in the finals. I think there's more pressure on Gleick to impress the hometown crowd and try to put on a good performance. Like I said, this is another blockbuster fight. I can't wait to see the final how it ends.
Yeah, sure.
And in the final championship fight at lightweight, we have George Shepard versus Jose
Figueroa.
And this is a fight that you know, George Shepard, he's a known wrestler, but he's been using his boxing a lot lately, which is unusual considering his strong wrestling background. And Figueroa is ATT product. He's pretty much a jiu-jitsu guy, likes to play on the ground a little bit. A very interesting style of matchups, you know. Does George Shepard want to use his wrestling and take it to the ground and play with Figueroa's guard, or does he want to keep it fighting, standing and box? Another thing that's interesting is Figueroa has a Figueroa, sorry.
It's all right.
Figueroa is 6'3", and George Shepard is only 5'10", so he has a 5'6" inch height advantage. He's gonna have a huge reach advantage.
That played no factor in the Kapaloo Deuce Gardner fight.
That's true. That is true. But you know, it is. You know, if he's improved on his boxing and he can be a little rangy, I think he can give him problems on the feet. We're gonna see how he improves his stand-up. I've recently seen a video of him training with Byron Bird, so you know, when you train with Byron Bird, your stand-up can only get better. So, like I said, this is an interesting fight. So it's a great way to close out, you know, five championship fights in one fucking night. What more can you ask for? And then what's even better is you're gonna have these 5 champions versus Europeans 5 champions to solidify the one M1 Global champion at each weight class. So,
hopefully, get some of those fights in Atlantic City.
I'm praying we do.
I really want to see Magomed Chikhbekov in person.
I would love to. I mean, also another news on that card on tonight's card at Bally's, Shane Prim and Luigi Fioravante, who's a UFC alum, will be fighting in his debut fight at M-1 Global. And I don't know if you recently heard, but your boy Vinny Magalesh just signed the contract with M-1 Global.
Oh, really nice.
And,
it's a great signing for them.
Vinny Magalesh is a former TUF guy and one of the greatest BJJ practitioners of all fucking time.
Not better than Nog, though.
Well, in the BJJ world, Vinny Magalesh is considered to have better BJJ credentials. Just in the BJJ world, I think Nog's MMA BJJ is better. But
what do I know?
What I'm saying, it's still a strong signing by M1 fucking Global. You know, like I said, M1 Global's doing big things. You know, expect a video vlog, a live video vlog that we're gonna be doing here at tomorrow's show. So we're gonna have some treats for you there.
Team Takeover will be in the house.
A lot of Team Takeover members will be in the fucking house tomorrow. A lot of Team Takeover affiliates will be in the house tomorrow. Friends and family. There'll be about 60, 70 of us there tomorrow. So we're rolling deep in Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? Shootbox style, so don't fuck with us. And in closing, I just want to shout out my boy Robbie Timmons from FightTalk.nl.com. Also SuperProSamu.com. And I just want to thank you for sending me those kick-ass fucking Muay Thai gloves. If anybody who's interested in, you know, spars and trains, go to stbfightgear.com. I'm telling you right now, these gloves are better than Windy, better than Fairtex. These are the best gloves I've ever used. So check out that website, stbfightgear.com. I also want to shout out my boy Lazy the Savage from the 209. Like I said, Lazy, like I told Gil Melendez at the UFC Expo, 718 to 209, we run things, motherfucker. And I just want to say one thing. I've been getting a lot of emails on YouTube and, you know, my Facebook or whatever. It seems like a lot of people are butthurt over me going off on Eminem. And
fuck them.
Fuck them. And it's like, this is the thing. Why? Is it only? It's just my opinion. I mean, my opinion doesn't matter. It's just my opinion. It's how I feel about the fucking guy. I had one jerk off fucking goes, "You will never say that to Eminem's face."
Is Eminem a fighter? That's my question to you.
And all of a sudden, Eminem's Palhares.
I know.
Or fucking Alex.
It's Melvin Manoff.
Or Melvin Manoff. Eminem's a little fucking 130-pound, blonde-haired, little fucking redneck bitch. Okay? And why would I be scared to say I'm fucking Bloodstain Lane, motherfucker? Okay? So you know, I'm just tired of hearing the fucking guy whining. The guy's 40 years old, he's still whining and complaining about his life, his mom, this and that. I don't give a fuck. I gotta go to work every day, punch out at 4 o'clock in the morning. I work with the biggest degenerates in the fucking city of New York. You don't see me crying like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has it rough in life, motherfuckers.
I'm holding a camera in the cold back here.
He's fucking holding a camera, you know what I'm saying, in the cold back here. I gotta go to work, like I said, work with the biggest scumbags in the city of New York. You know, everybody has a rough life. I don't want to hear this fucking grown-ass man cry about it.
He's a Junie Browning of fucking music.
He's a Yo, that's Fahrenheit. That's a fucking, wow, that's great.
Thank you. I try my best.
So like I said, for all you fucking people that, you know, on my dick about this, you know, like I said, you know, go fuck yourselves. You know, you fucking jerk-offs get me really fucking, you guys get me really fucking hot under the fucking weather, okay? Motherfucker. Bloodstain Lane, fuck your life, respect the shooter, motherfucker.